I just want to do a refresher of the geometry classroom. I've gotten a lot of questions about the material or that the quizzes are difficult. So I just want to really review the classroom. I'm viewing this as a student, so this should be what you view. You can see down here what is going on this week. We're going to go over 1.05 in class, and then we have a 1.05 quiz. We go over 1.06 in class, and we have a quiz. So um, you could access your quiz from this spot right here. You should see a help document. So I'm going to show you how to access this quiz multiple ways. So you can do the help document, open up the quiz, and move on from there. But what I really would like you to do is click on this content button. And the content is like opening your book. So if I go to the content and I look for 1.05, you can see in 1.05 there are 18 pages that just deal with 1.05. We do the lecture in class, and I cover a lot of the material that's in here, but I want you to know that there are 18 pages. There are 2 pages that set you up to get ready. There's a lesson introduction. 60-second math is fantastic if you want a video. And then a quick check, really just a review question for parts and properties of angles. So there's a learn section. This is really where the whole section, all your material is in this learn section. So you have a MathCast, fantastic video. You have a closer look. It goes through angles, measuring angles, angle addition postulate, classifying. So all the information is here, and you should go through and make sure you have a check mark as you go through all of these. Then the practice section. I really can't stress enough, if you're having trouble, go in and look through all these worked examples. So look, here's examples, all these different topics, and then this one on your own, you can try on your own some practice problems. So these are all worked out, and this one is on your own. So as it's spinning, it's going to come up and I'll show you how many practice problems there are. So the practice problems, if you try them up to 3 times, it will give you the answer. So you don't have to move on not knowing what was going on. So you should at least practice on your own. So this has 10 different practice problems. This is where you should go if you take a quiz and you didn't do so good. Go in and do some practice. I want you to make sure that you go in, complete all these practice problems. You'll have a little dot under them if you've practiced. I can go into your class or your classroom and see if you have done the practice. So if you go in to do the practice, you'll have a dot under these showing that you've completed them. And then you can go in and take the quiz. But the biggest stress of all, the biggest thing I'm going to stress is every time you have a quiz, every quiz, test, assignment, everything has a quiz help document. So this is the second way you can access your quiz, but there is a quiz help document. I'm going to open this for you. The quiz help document is set up so it is 1-for-1 with your quiz. You do have a quiz help video. You can open this up and it will walk you through the document. So these are live links on all of your help documents. You go in, you see this quiz problem. There's an example. You can go through and try it. Which names are other ways to name angle 2? This is angle 2, and you can go through and see what you got. And this next page shows the answers. So you have a question you can practice, and number 1 for your quiz is going to be very, very similar to number 1 on your quiz help document. It goes on through number 2 with an answer, number 3 with an answer, 4 and 5 with an answer. They're very similar to your quizzes, and they have a lot of hints and tips and formulas. You should use the help documents every single time you take a quiz or test in geometry. The last way that you can access this is going into your plan, and this is linked in your plan, geometry 1, let me go by the week, 1.05. So you can go and look. I can click on this, and the quiz help document is there also. So again, I need you to make sure that you look through the content and do some practice problems. If you're still having trouble, you really need to let me know, or any of your teachers. Send an email, send a snip of what you're working on. You can also come to any of the help sessions in the morning, or I give you every single day 20 minutes to work on your quiz and ask questions. You should be getting help in those sections. If that still is not enough and you've asked for help in the available help times, and we can set up a help session one-on-one to address some of the problems. But I hope this helps explaining some of the things in the classroom.